Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Andrew Fizakis, the Night Sky Guy. I'm here for a little special broadcast. Not me talking as much, but more of watching a prototype rocket launch off the coast, just on the coastline of Texas. We're going to join a live stream from SpaceX. Of course, that company that Elon Musk billionaire is running, and he's trying to test out a new prototype rocket called SN8 Starship, which is a new rocket that they hope eventually will take humans into deep space, not just to the moon, but take thousands of people to Mars. And so let's join what they're showing their camera views live of this test. It'll go up about 12.5 kilometers in altitude and come land back down, this rocket. So they're testing the main engines, these Raptor engines, and seeing if they work. They canceled yesterday's attempt in the afternoon, 1 second to go to liftoff. Incredible. I was on the edge of my seat. So I thought I'd share this vision with you of what it's like. It's really cool. So let's just join in here. Looks like they're just over 10 minutes before launch. This is going to be great.
T-minus 10 minutes.
This flight's going to basically see this prototype attempt also what's called a landing flip maneuver. It's going to basically, when it reaches its maximum altitude, its engines are going to cut off, and it's essentially going to free fall for a period, believe it or not. And as it nears the landing pad, the Raptor engines will fire back up and attempt to flip the rocket back into a vertical position with some help from the flaps and small thrusters that it has on board. So all these things basically are going to help it steer, stabilize the rocket as it comes to that very familiar landing burn that we've seen so many times on the smaller Falcon 9 rockets that have taken the Dragon capsules to the International Space Station off the coast of Florida. So there's been a handful of these hop tests that they've been doing, very short little flights that have only risen about 500 feet or about 150 meters above ground. But this one's going to go up as high as 12.5 kilometers, it's scheduled, and then do a soft landing. All those hops have been very successful for the company. There's been no doubt about it. SpaceX has been really doing dramatic works with a lot of their rockets. They've also had some ground failures in their tests along the way, of course, but this has been really great. We're about 8 minutes now to launch. I got people everywhere. Linda's got her fingers crossed. We've got Anthony so excited, I know. Dennis is calling that soft landing a belly flop maneuver. I like that. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm really excited. I do hope they get to launch this time. Fingers crossed. I've been waiting and watching this all day, and I thought I'd share this with you guys so that we can watch it together. Welcome if you're watching on Twitch or on my YouTube channel and Facebook channel. If you like these kind of videos and live streams and watching it as a community, then make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button on my channels, and support me being able to give you these kind of videos and just being able to share something like this, monumental something like this in the space industry is really, really cool. So we can see the rocket on the launch pad. There it is. And we're under just over 7 minutes right now to launch. This is exciting, Dave, I know. Oh, yeah. Fingers crossed. Leslie's saying he's in the UK and he's cross-eyed. He's so tired waiting. I know what you mean. It's interesting because if you see some of the interviews that Musk has made with journalists, Elon Musk has basically downplayed expectations for this flight. He doesn't want to get too excited, obviously, but he's basically said that the rocket might not achieve its target altitude. There's a 1 in 3 chance that it will succeed. And if it doesn't, what does that mean? Is it going to explode? Is it what? It's either way. Whatever happens, as long as this actually does go off, they don't abort the launch. I think it's going to be very dramatic to see, definitely. And these prototypes really, I mean, it's amazing because they harken back to what the rockets, that many of us have grown up in science fiction, especially in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, seeing on sci-fi what a rocket would look like. This is pretty much like that kind of a old-fashioned design, what many say what a rocket should look like. Here's a really good shot of the 3 Raptor engines that will be powering this this beautiful prototype, that eventually this will be the basis for the rockets that will be sent around the moon and maybe go all the way to Mars one day. So remember, they're attempting to go about 8 miles or 12.5 kilometers in altitude in the air. And
5 minutes.
Oh, we're under 5 minutes now. Ron from Alberta, nice of you to join us. Kenny, you're welcome. So glad you could join us from Scotland. I'm glad you could be here. Ruth from Brisbane, Australia, good morning to you. What a way to have a morning with a potential launch of a new type of rocket that we've never seen before. I've got just a small town girl joining us from northwestern Ontario. Thankful for your stream. Thank you for a super awesome night. I know. Hopefully this will go. I'm hoping. This is incredible to watch together. Vladimira from Norway, welcome. Great for you to be here. Linda says, love watching launches. I know. Isn't it incredible? Yeah, all of you guys, wherever you're watching, do let me know. This is going to be sort of really cool. Kat from Ireland, nice of you to join us on Facebook. Yeah. It is right now 3 minutes and 34 seconds. If you look just near where I am at the bottom of the screen, you'll see it right there. 3 minutes and 24 seconds to launch. So they're basically checking out also these Raptor engines that they have, the rocket engines, really testing them to really see if they can withstand all the pressures of going into high altitude. Again, 12.5 kilometer jump that this is attempting right now. Really great views from SpaceX. Fantastic views. Linda from Edinburgh, Scotland, welcome. Nancy from Texas. I know, Sarah. Let's do this. I hope this happens. Oh my gosh! Yesterday, 1 second to launch, and it didn't work. But safety first. Obviously, these guys know what they're doing. So let's see. They'd like not to have this rocket blow up. Obviously, so. There are other prototypes that they have ready to roll out as well, but this is an integral test, so. Yeah, this is in Texas, just on the Gulf Coast. Really interesting, by the way, Elon Musk. I don't know if you guys...
2 minutes.
Oh, under 2 minutes now. Ho ho. Elon Musk was saying, I saw an article, I think on CNN.com, something about Elon Musk moving out of moving his headquarters potentially out of California and moving a lot of operations more into Texas potentially. Very interesting. So a lot of action happening in Texas now for SpaceX. Rosemary says, I want to go to bed. When is it taking off? 1 minute and 25 seconds. There we go. We're almost at 1 minute. This is exciting. Remember, it's supposed to go up about to 12.5 kilometers in height. That's what it should be going up. Here we go.
T-minus 1 minute.
Are you guys all hearing the audio okay? I hope so. Hi, Thomas. Nice of you to join us for this historic launch of a prototype SN8 Starship from SpaceX that will eventually, the final version, years away, will take us to the moon and Mars, potentially. So here we go. 20 seconds to launch. Cross our fingers.
Stage route, let's go for flight. T-minus 10.
Great views.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at the power.
We have liftoff.
Yeah, the feed's frozen. Where is it? There we go. It's going off. So far, so good. Now, we haven't reached the critical. It's not under the most pressure filled. We're 26 seconds into the flight. Look at that camera view on the lower right. You can see clearly the coastline off the coast of Texas there. Are you guys seeing it? It should be all there. Let me know. 55 seconds into the flight, still going well. No people in this one. No, this is just simply a test, a non-human, no astronauts on board, nothing. It's just a test of the engines and seeing if aerodynamically the ship can withstand all the pressures put onto it. You can clearly see the coastline. Look at that coastline. This puppy's really going up. Again, it's going to be going up to 12.5 kilometers in height. It's all looking good, indeed. Here we go. Be interesting to see that belly flop maneuver. That's incredible heights. So again, there are a number of objectives they're looking at. How the 3 Raptor engines that you see there at the lower right view on board, how they perform. The overall aerodynamic entry capabilities of the vehicle are being tested with this, including its body flaps that you see there, how they can maneuver them, how the vehicle manages basically the propellant, the fuel transitions. That's all going to be tested, they say. And they will be testing and attempting a new landing flip maneuver, that belly flop that they're calling. I like that name. I'm going to see if that works out too. So after reaching its maximum altitude, right? Maximum altitude, that's when the Raptor engines will allow it to create a situation where they can softly land. This is going to be, as near to the landing pad as possible. They'll fire up when they're close to the landing pad, fire up the engines, and attempt to flip the rocket back into a vertical position with some help from the flaps and small thrusters. You're welcome, Pam. A lot of fun watching this. There we go. There we go. Look at the maneuver. Remember, it's 12.5 kilometers high. 8 miles. There you can see the flaps moving in the lower right, being used for maneuvering it. Look, now it's pretty much sideways. I don't think we've ever seen a rocket make any kind of maneuvers like this. I sure haven't. I've never seen anything like this. It's fascinating. This looks like something out of a science fiction movie. A rocket sideways. Sort of like the space shuttle, I guess, in that maneuvering, but this is so different. The design is completely different. Remember, this is going to be the basis for SpaceX Starship liner that could eventually, they could put as many as 100 people, theoretically, inside this rocket to take them into space. Oh, they're getting lower. Here we go. This should be interesting to see the landing maneuver again. We're going to put it back into the vertical position right now. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it go in the vertical position. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it blew up. Oh. Yeah. Almost. I think it might have blown up. At the last second, I think it hit the ground hard, didn't it? I'm not sure. Did it blow up? Well, we gotta wait until the smoke clears here. Yeah. I don't think it survived. I don't know. That did not look good. Yeah. It didn't survive the landing. Wow, though, that was spectacular. They got it all the way up until the end there, though. That was very impressive. Very impressive. Yeah, nobody was inside. Yeah, thankfully. No, definitely. But this is what testing rockets are all about. I mean, this has never been attempted before. This is brand new, flight techniques. Brand new type of vehicle.
Opening 3.911 at this time.
Incredible work, team. Nice work.
Yeah, they're the pieces left over, but boy, what an amazing flight though. That was really cool. Ouch, I know, Linda. That was pretty incredible. Wow, they went pretty well. More than 6 minute flight. They did a great job. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be interesting to see what they'll talk about this. I think they nailed most of what they wanted. All the flight, the landing, didn't quite. Awesome test. Congrats, Starship team. Yeah, it was a great test up until the landing. Yeah, that was too hard of a landing. I think that was what it was. Otherwise, all the maneuvering. Did you see that flip that they did? Incredible to see that rocket, on its side. I thought that was wow, wow, wow. That was really incredible. Um, Too bad it failed at the end. Yes, that's right. But the rest of it was really good. I mean, I was very impressed. I'm very excited to see what they'll put out, as a report on this. But I think we can be heartened by most of the flight was incredible to watch, and it seemed like, I guess, to us uninitiated who are not in there, it looked like it was really went off well. So smoke is cleared. There you go. There's an interesting view of the pad where the remnants of the rocket are. You could see the coastline from Texas, Boca Chica, where they're located. I can't wait to see what's next. Absolutely. It will be interesting to see what's next. I think you'll see a lot more. They have other prototypes out there, Barry. This isn't the last one. It was the first test of its kind. We went up to the height. It looked like it was the height was there. The maneuvering was there. The flaps worked. The Raptor engine seemed to work. I think it was just the landing was just too hard. Rest in peace. SN8. And guess what? SN9 up next. They've got it. That's their next prototype. And they've got it in the works. It's in the hangar. It will be out there. I'll be interested to see what their schedule is, and they're going to assess everything. Obviously, look through everything, all the data. They have streams and streams of data that they're going to be looking through and seeing how that works. What a great broadcast! That was fantastic. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they got it off. I think they nailed almost every part except for the very last bit. The landing was pure, but everything else went off great. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. This was something fun. I'm glad we did it together. Do you guys want to do this again next time? Yeah? If you do, let me know. I would love to show more of this and watch launches and other cool things together like this, because I think it would be fun. This would be fun to see together. So let me look at what the schedules are, and as soon as I know what the next ones are, let's do this again. And if you have any particular space event you would like to see, let me know. Let me know what that is that you would like to see, and I will broadcast it happily, and we'll watch it together as a community. So with that, thank you very much, and I will be back on Friday to talk about the Geminids. I'll have another special live stream to get you all set up for the best meteor shower of the entire year. If you don't know about it, check out my live stream I did on Monday. You're watching on my YouTube channel or on Facebook. Check that live stream on Monday that I do every week about what you can see in the night sky wherever you are around the world, and you'll find out more information about Geminids there. But I will have a dedicated live stream on Friday to get you all set up for that. And on Sunday night, I will be hosting a special Geminids live show where we'll, at Astronomers Without Borders, a great nonprofit that brings STEM education and builds community through astronomy, great global international nonprofit, Astronomers Without Borders. I work with them, and I'm be hosting on their channel, Facebook channel, YouTube channel, a special broadcast with guests from the International Dark Sky Association, and an astrophysicist will be joining me. We'll be talking about meteor showers and all the goodness that the night sky brings us, and get us prepped for the Geminids, and we'll hopefully have a live stream directly from the Canary Islands. So join me on Sunday as well. I'll have all the information on my Facebook channel, on my YouTube channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you follow me whichever channel you like to watch. Thanks again, and I hope to see you all on Friday night. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye and clear skies.